Welcome back to the Armchair Meddler, where I bring you news stories mostly of a sensational nature, and I give you my opinion, even though you didn't ask for my opinion. That's what makes me the Armchair Meddler. So today we're going to be taking a look at a story of a gas station manager who accidentally sold gas for 69 cents. And this went on for hours. Okay, the normal price, as you can see, is $6.59. He accidentally apparently entered 69 cents. And like I said, people filled up for hours. But let's go ahead and get into the story and get all the details.
You got to feel sorry for this guy, a Northern California gas station manager who accidentally set the gas price at 69 cents a gallon. He was fired for that. He put the decimal point obviously in the wrong place when he was.
Okay, so this guy, as the newscaster said, he accidentally set the price at 69 cents per gallon. He got fired by Shell, by the company, for that. But I'm pretty sure that in the eyes of ordinary Americans, this guy's a hero because everybody showed up on that day to get gas, which was hundreds of people. Oh my gosh, they were probably jumping for joy. I'm not saying, that the guy should have done this. I'm just saying that in some people's eyes, he's a hero. He provided a lot of relief to people on that day, and it's something that people will never forget. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the story.
Entering the price into the computer system. Rather than $6.99, obviously it became 69.9 cents a gallon, and hundreds of drivers filled.
Okay, so this is something that could happen to anyone. I understand that the company Shell, they're upset over it. Apparently they lost a lot of money over this. I really don't think this guy should have been fired. He didn't do it intentionally. Now, yes, Shell, they lost a lot of money, but this guy did not do this intentionally. Let's go ahead and check out some more of the video.
Up for cheap gas for hours and hours before that error was discovered. The mistake cost the Rancho Cordova Shell station a reported $16,000. But with the help of a GoFundMe page his sister started for him, the manager plans to pay back every cent of that.
Okay, so I'm not exactly sure why he's going to pay it back. It could be perhaps he's worried about a lawsuit because Shell or the owner of the station, they might be looking to recoup those funds. It's over $16,000 that they lost. So yeah, they might actually try to sue this guy. So that's my guess why the sister set up the GoFundMe account. But yeah, this was an accident on the part of this guy. He did not do this intentionally. It was not malicious. But yeah, I believe that they have that GoFundMe account to ward off any kind of lawsuit because there is a chance that this gentleman, he could be sued in civil court over this. Let's continue on.
Not clear whether he'll get his job back at the same time, but he's going to pay.
Yeah. I can't believe that for hours, not one person went in and said,
Nice.
hey,
Yeah.
are you either like, oh, what's the reason for this sale today?
Right.
Or they all wanted to get away with it.
Well,
okay. This newscaster who just spoke, what is she talking about? They wanted to get away with it. The people weren't stealing. Okay, they went, they saw a price. They saw the gas being advertised on the board for 69 cents. Okay, who isn't going to pull over and fill up their tank for 69 cents? That was the price on the board. That's what it was being sold for. What's with this? They all wanted to get away with it. When you talk that way, it sounds a little bit, what's the word? Uppity, maybe a little bit snooty. Maybe that's not her intention, but it just kind of comes off that way. Let's continue on.
They're raising the money to pay back the gas
sisters
stations.
was.
And not
Hopefully
just
some of those people that got the free gas or the cheap gas are like, okay, I'll help this guy out.
Okay. So, I don't know exactly what kind of world maybe she lives in. She probably collects a pretty deep check. But a lot of those people who are pulling over for that 69 cent gas, they don't really have the money to afford that $6.50 gas, whatever it was that it was supposed to be, $6.69, whatever it was. But anyhow, I just hope this lady can come to understand that there are people with different economic situations. These people did not steal anything. They did not do anything wrong. They didn't manipulate the system. They weren't the ones who pressed in the price. It was the operator who pressed in the price. Okay, so yeah, they weren't committing some crime. I'm not exactly sure what this newscaster is thinking, but I'm sure she's a sweet lady. But I believe that she's wrong on this.
I didn't say anything.
Don't bet on that, I don't think.
Okay, so that's going to wrap up this episode of the Armchair Meddler. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you can, please give it a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment or question down below. Also, if you can, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell if I didn't say that already. So we hope we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.